Have you ever stood perfectly still and felt the ground beneath your feet? It feels so solid. But that solid ground is actually cracked into giant pieces, and those pieces are moving right now. Today, let's find out why the Earth shakes. The part of the Earth we live on is called the crust. It feels enormous, but it's thin, like the shell of an egg wrapped around the whole planet. And here's the secret. That shell is cracked. Let's take a journey straight down, deep beneath our feet, past the crust, and into the hot layers below. Down here, it is so hot that the rock glows and flows like thick, gooey syrup. That cracked crust is broken into giant slabs called tectonic plates. They fit together like a puzzle that covers the entire world. And they are slowly, constantly moving. What makes them move? The hot, churning rock, deep in the mantle, pushes and pulls the plates above it, dragging them in different directions just a tiny bit every year. Wherever two plates meet, three things can happen. They can crash together, they can pull apart, or they can grind past each other side by side. The place where two plates meet is called a fault. As they try to slide past each other, their rough, rocky edges catch and lock together, like two pieces of sandpaper stuck tight. But the plates keep pushing. Pressure builds and builds and builds, year after year, like a spring being squeezed tighter and tighter, until... snap! The rock breaks free. The plates lurch into place, and all that stored up energy bursts out at once. That, right there, is an earthquake. The energy rushes outward in waves called seismic waves, spreading in every direction like ripples in a pond. The spot deep underground where it starts is the focus, and the spot right above it on the surface is the epicenter. Close to the epicenter, the ground can roll and heave like the deck of a ship. Buildings sway, windows rattle, and cracks split right across the road. Quick check. True or false? The Earth's crust is one solid piece? False. It's broken into puzzle pieces called tectonic plates. Great job. The scientists who study earthquakes are called seismologists. Their most important tool is a seismograph, a machine that turns the shaking into a jagged zigzag line. From that line, they measure the earthquake's magnitude, how strong it was. And here's an amazing fact. Each step up the scale is about 30 times more powerful than the step before it. Most earthquakes happen along the plate edges around the Pacific Ocean, a path scientists call the Ring of Fire. And it's the very same place where most volcanoes erupt. Earthquakes and volcanoes are cousins. Some earthquakes have made history. In 1906, a tremendous earthquake struck San Francisco, tilting streetcars and toppling buildings in less than a single minute. And when a powerful earthquake happens deep under the ocean, it can shove the water upward into a giant, racing wall of water called a tsunami. So can scientists predict exactly when the next earthquake will strike? Not yet. They can find the faults and the riskiest places, but the Earth still keeps its biggest secrets hidden. If the ground ever starts to shake, remember three simple words. Drop, cover, and hold on. Drop down low, cover your head under something sturdy, and hold on tight until the shaking stops. Isn't it incredible? The ground that feels so still is really alive and always moving beneath our feet. And maybe, just maybe, one day, you will become a seismologist. Thanks for learning with us. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to learn big, so you never miss an adventure.